Significant demonstration because, as was pointed out, I think by Masood, more than 300, I think, suppliers, vendors, partners, whose that ecosystem has been growing steadily and rapidly under the slogan "Make in India." I'm also told that cutting-edge manufacturing capabilities are being added on a monthly basis and a yearly basis, adding more and more people and adding more and more capabilities. Besides the C-130J, Tata and Lockheed Martin also, as I pointed out, produced the Sikorsky S-92 cabin at their state-of-the-art factory in Hyderabad. I never ever fail to remind any of my potential investors that the US President's helicopter cabin is also made from Hyderabad. So the other day, the Civil Aviation Minister of Government of India was here, and when I mentioned the same to him, he smiled and he said, not only the cabin, we need to get other stuff also manufactured from Hyderabad. So hopefully that day also would happen, and I hope that will happen from within Telangana and from Hyderabad. The TATA Lockheed Martin partnership in Hyderabad is a glowing example to the collaboration between India and the United States, which is anchored in Telangana. Similar strong partnerships are established with other US majors such as Boeing and GE Aviation, also from Hyderabad. The fact that the Indo joint ventures are based in Hyderabad could industrialize and ramp up complex global manufacturing programs in such a fast pace is a great testimony, as Jayesh Ranjan said, for the robustness and for the ease of doing business capabilities of the Hyderabad aerospace ecosystem. Telangana has been witnessing very steady and also unprecedented growth, especially in the last 5 years. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, I am happy to share with you that none of the units here that have been functioning from Hyderabad have had to suspend their ban. A very temporary blip, if I may put it, and then all of your employees, in fact, have shown a great deal of courage and resilience to show up and to actually deliver on the global service level agreements that you have. Telangana, in fact, also has been able to attract mega investments from leading foreign and domestic aerospace majors through our progressive policies, world-class infrastructure, proactive skilling initiatives, and focus on innovation. Context one, for any of these ventures to be successful, of course, I was looking at the video very keenly. I saw that there were, among your employees, I saw that there were many from various. What I really loved was the kind of cosmopolitan, profile of the employees that the TLMAL team had presented. But of course, I would love to see more people from Telangana, all of your future plans. So therefore, we have many of the leading academic partners as well to set up an aerospace and defense university or a center of excellence. I think that will again go a long way in attracting good talent and ensuring that there is a constant stream of personnel that you can readily employ. The other thing I also wanted to point out, because what continues to remain an important focus for the government of Telangana is the innovation piece. Now, innovation in this particular aerospace ecosystem is something that we believe is extremely important, because we already have a number of defense labs in Hyderabad. These are all Government of India institutions that have been set up over the last few decades. We've been in discussions with DRDO, we've been in discussion with several other labs, and I urge the industry here also to work closely with Government of Telangana to come out so we could partner and come out with a strong defense/aerospace incubator where we could focus solely on ensuring that many startups and many more ideas and many more products also will help you in furthering your business and furthering the opportunities. The other thing that I quickly wanted to point out, the state of Telangana, in fact, is also emerging as an aero engine cluster. Global aerospace players such as Pratt & Whitney and CFM have their only engine training centers in India, in Hyderabad. GE also has set up a center of excellence in aero engines, while Safran has established engine parts. We are now having discussions with various OEMs to bring aero engine MROs into our aerospace. Our own drone policy. Last week, in fact, we had the honor of launching a very unique project in partnership with the World Economic Forum called as the Medicine from the Sky, in the presence of Honorable Civil Aviation Minister, Government of India. Thereby, we became the first state to launch delivery of vaccines and life-saving medicines to the most remote parts of the state using drones. To support the booming drone industry, we also have plans to establish a drone testing corridor within the state very soon. Hyderabad has a very significant space sector cluster, which are part of the various ISRO programs. Over 30% of the components of MOM, which is the Mars Orbital Mission, are manufactured from Hyderabad's small and medium enterprises. We have some very promising homegrown startups which are pioneering private sector space industry initiatives such as launch of missiles, etc., all based out of Hyderabad again, including a very prominent company which was in news recently called as Skyroot. In recognition to our initiatives to support aerospace sector and progress, Ministry of Civil Aviation has awarded Telangana the Best State Award and 2020 as a state with the most progressive outlook towards aerospace sector. Hyderabad is also ranked as the #1 global aerospace city in cost effectiveness by the Financial Times FDI Future Aerospace Cities rankings given for 2020. Let me conclude and thank both Tata and Lockheed Martin for your continued expansion in Telangana, and let me also assure you once again, congratulations.